Well, this looks great. As your eyes adjust to the flashing lights, you spot the body of a woman dead in the pavement behind the police line. Panic spreads across Paco's face. Oh no! Is that Coyote? This isn't happening. Paco, breathe. Take a closer look. Is that her? Paco steps forward and breathes a huge sigh of relief. No, it's not her. Thank God. Look, let's not hang around out too long, okay? Too many Lone Star pigs around. Paco looks over to the victim again. It's too bad, whatever happened here. I'm not going to let anything like this happen to Coyote. Okay, well, this could be relevant to my case, so you're going to have to give me a second here, Paco. A tall, emotionless Lone Star officer blocks entry to the crime scene. Behind her, you spot the lively face of organ grinder coroner Dresden. This is an active Lone Star investigation. Please step away from the barrier. I'm here to see Coroner Dresden. Who might you be? It's all right, officer. She's with me. Dresden steps up to the barrier with a warm grin. The officer looks at you with poorly concealed skepticism. Okay, then. Make it quick. Lying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes have been gouged cleanly out. You notice a string of bite marks along her arm. So, what brings you out here? On the trails of the dead man's killer? Coincidence, believe it or not. Take it you stumbled across another Ripper murder? Yep, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work, I gotta hand it to him. The Ripper knows what he's doing. Or she, I suppose. What do you know about the victim? Not much. Dresden scratches his head absent-mindedly, probably breaking some sort of sanitation protocol. She's been dead about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden, worked at a stuffer shack just around the corner. Looks like she was just leaving work when it happened. Can you tell me if she was subdued in some way before the eyes were removed? That's the strange thing. There don't seem to be any signs of a struggle. Not a single bruise on her body. Yet she was clearly alive when the eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As to what knocked her out, I won't know until I can run some tests back at the lab. I thought you were in the Redmond franchise. Isn't Pike Place a little far from home? Yeah, well, I don't really mind the change in scenery. Dresden laughs. The coroner for downtown branch is out on maternity, so I told management that I'd cover for her on this one. Plus, I want the sick caught. What about the bite marks? Ah, completely unrelated. Fearsome wild dogs dragged the body out here from the alley sometime after her death. Any sign of magic use here? There was evidence of an unusual explosion in the alleyway where Sam died. Now, that's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious, though. I'm sure when McCluskey shows up, he'll call in a full magical forensics team just to be sure. The Ripper takes Sam Watts' liver and this woman's eyes. Theories? Trophies of some sort, I suppose. Probably of some symbolic significance to the killer. Beyond that, I couldn't speculate. That's enough. Thanks, Dresden. Hey, I figure if I help you out, there's a better chance to get this scumbag off the streets a little sooner. McCluskey wants the Ripper in a cell, sure, but he couldn't care less if it takes another dozen murders. Good luck out there, eh? Dresden starts to turn back to the body and then stops. Speaking of McCluskey, you should probably get going soon before he shows up. Well, I will, but who are you? The plainclothes Lone Star officer before you sports a tacky hat and a crooked grin to match. So you're the one who's working for the dead man, eh? McCluskey warned us you might be sniffing around after the Ripper. Lucky for you, I got here before McCluskey. I'm Officer Aguirre. I'm terrible with names. Pleased to meet you. You know what, I'm going to call you Officer Jontron, because that's what you look like to me. Now, seeing as this crime scene is going nowhere fast, what can I do for you? Well, what can you tell me about when the murder took place? Not much, really. We know it's been about 3 hours ago, and we know that her eyes have been surgically removed. I can't even imagine. Didn't need Dresden to figure that much out. He's been looking at the body, though, so he might have more. Me, I haven't scanned the rest of the scene looking for witnesses, but no luck so far. Ripper might as well be a ghost. Take it you and McCluskey don't see eye to eye. Let's say McCluskey and I have conflicting interests. Any leads on the Ripper that I should know about? Plenty if you ask McCluskey. Truth is, we're as clueless as you probably are. Yeah, thanks for your time, officer. Hold on a minute there, you haven't put in a donation to the Lonely Orphans Fund. Lonely Orphans Fund? Yeah, see, you make a contribution to the fund, I put you on a list, and let you know the next time we find any orphans that you might be interested in. Well, I'm always interested in finding out about new orphans you discover. Excellent. Shall we say 300 new yen? Even 100 new yen would make a big difference for an orphan these days. He makes a face. Yeah, well, some orphans have more expensive taste than others. 200, you can take or leave. Fine. Fine, 200. Deal. His face splits into a wide grin. Excellent. I'll start an account for you. If you get any new leads in the Ripper, I'll give you a call. Now, I better get back to work before McCluskey shows up. See you around. Can I help you, sir? The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. Okay, for reference, elves are the charisma meta type. They typically are incredibly beautiful. They are essentially ageless, and they don't. Supposedly, they don't even die if they grow old. Now, that's not 100% proven, but there are some elves who have been around since at least the Fourth World, so, yeah. His meticulously clean lab coat, format jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. He notices you approach and locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. "Hello there, stranger. Might I inquire, do you know which organ grinder's facility this body will be removed to?" Who's asking? The elf giggles, a strange, high-pitched warble you would not expect to emerge from his misshapen face. "Oh, I'm no one of consequence. Never mind that, though. Good evening to you and your friend, the coroner." Yeah, that was, as shady as humanly possible. Got anything else for me? Dresden looks up, a grin spread across his face. Need something else? Any fascinating new leads? Do you notice a particularly ugly elf standing there in the crowd? Where? He's gone now, but he was asking about the body, wondering which organ grinder facility it would be taken to. Interesting. Well, there's those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure, but that's pretty poor form to inquire at the site of the murder. An ugly elf, eh? Well, keep an eye out. Shouldn't be hard to spot if he comes back around. Sergeant Jontron over there seems pretty friendly. Can I trust him? He chuckles. Yeah, that sounds about right. Any opportunity to get in McCluskey's way and he'll take it. A bit sleazy, sure, but I'd take him over McCluskey any day of the week. Enough questions. Thanks, Dresden. Anytime. Alright, I think we've gotten everything out of here that I can possibly get. Alright, Paco, let's bounce. This way it looks like. Gotta love that fog of war, am I right? This is... No, this isn't the church. Okay, I thought I'd gone backwards. I'm okay. Stuffer Shack. Stuffer Shack is like what would happen if McDonald's and 7-Eleven merged. Hi? The work before you wears a standard Stuffer Shack employee getup. The uniform is well kept and well fitted, but the tears streaming down his... The tears, I'm sorry. The tears streaming down his large, crooked face too little to improve his appearance. He does not seem to have noticed your approach. Hi, friend. Everything okay? No. The orc takes a deep breath for looking up. That's my friend on the pavement over there, Blind Lucy. We worked there 3 years together, and now I guess the Ripper got her. Blind Lucy? Well, Lucy wasn't completely blind, but she was legally blind. She had to wear these huge glasses and hold things straight up to her face, but she just got new eyes about a year ago. Any idea on how she scored new eyes? No, she wouldn't talk about it much, just called it a stroke of good luck. Guess that luck ran out. Seen anyone strange in the store lately? I see weird stuff every day. It's a Stuffer Shack, but no, nothing stranger than usual. Did Lucy have enemies? I'm not sure. I know she had an ugly breakup with her boyfriend after getting those new eyes put in. That guy was pretty upset for some reason and wouldn't leave Lucy be until she filed for a restraining order. Though that all seemed to die down a while ago, though. When was the last time you saw her? Here at the shack, earlier today. I think she was heading to the market to meet a friend. Heck, I was just going to go on my way home, but we got some last-minute customers, he sighs. Thanks for your help. I'm sorry for your loss. Wait, you wouldn't have to be part of the investigation, would you? In my own way. Why do you ask? Lucy had this necklace, an intricate little carving of a dragonfly on it. Wore it every day. Said her mom gave it to her when she left Denver. Anyway, you know how Lone Star is. All of her stuff will be bagged and placed in evidence storage until the Seventh World awakens. I just thought if we could somehow get that necklace back before Lone Star cleans everything up. I could send it back to her family. I feel like I owe her that much. I understand. If I can find it at the crime scene, I'll bring it to you. Thanks for your help, friend. You know where to find me. I am such a soft touch. I would never make it as a Shadowrunner. I'm too nice. Someone starts the waterworks and starts telling me how their friend has passed away. I would literally do anything for them, and it would ultimately get me betrayed and shot. That's just how these things are. You scan the ground near Lucy's body and spot a small wooden object mostly hidden beneath the dead woman's hair. This is the necklace Frank was talking about. A thin, broken cord was off to the side. It must have snapped during the struggle. Ah! Rats. I don't have the quickness, do I? Nope. I would need one more karma to pull that off. Hey. Help. Hello again, how can I help you? I need to take the victim's necklace with me. It may help in the investigation. Well, if it'll help you, that means it won't be helping McCluskey. Thanks, officer. Sure thing. Good luck out there. Alright, it's good to make friends. Technically, what I did was a little underboard there, but, I mean, hey, it's for a good cause, right? Nothing shy of saintly, am I right? Hey, dude. Were you able to find the necklace? Got it right here. You can send this to her family now. So it takes the necklace from you, you can sense a weight lifting from Frank's shoulders. I'm glad I can do this much for Lucy, at least. Thank you, friend. I owe you. Just make sure that it gets to Lucy's family. Don't want it turning up in some Lone Star office with my prints on it. I'm too nice for my own good. But I do have some karma now, and it would probably behoove me to start preparing myself for what's to come. Think I'm actually going to boost body. It's going to take all my karma, but honestly, I remember this quest giving me some trouble the first time I did it. Body's at the top, not the bottom. I'm going to just kind of bulk up a bit. In the next bit, I'll probably dedicate to upgrading shotgun, then subsequently probably into quickness. There. That way, Diamond Ring can take a bit of a beating. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and save while I'm in a safe place to do so, because we're actually almost there. Boom. Can I help you? Hey, lady, you have any extra Nuyen? Just need some Sucrazum from the shack over there. Have 10. Nutra-Soy cakes fill you up longer. Thanks, chummer. I know that was dumb and wasteful. I can't help myself. Come on, lady, let's find Coyote. Alright, I'm ready. Once again, if you had skipped some of those side quests or side conversations, going into here would have missed them permanently. So that's a thing. You roll up to the most impressive bit of tenement squalor you've seen in a long time. There's few street lamps here, and what light there is flickers with uncertainty. Most of the buildings are damaged and tagged. The smell of old, rotting trash mixed with you don't want to know is overwhelming. It's no wonder people living here turn to BTLs, better than life. Anything's better than this. The better than life chip is the newest drug on the market. You don't need a good life, you can slot in someone else's, live through them, and wreck your brain in the process. Front doors of the Royale apartments aren't even locked. As you step inside, you hear the junkie crying for another hit. It's time to find Coyote and find out what she knows about the night of Sam's murder. The Royale apartments, what a hole. I can't imagine like it was this what it was like for Coyote growing up here. These poor people, what a waste. Coyote's here, we'll have to hurry. She's good, but well, these BTL guys pay to stay well informed. They may know that she was coming. Well, that's why you take your time and check everything as you go. Hey, you. What? The woman scratching herself like a cat at a couch leg. Please, can you spare some Negan? You look like you use a break. All you need is a few Nuyen for a better than life chip, right? Yes, I just need another BTL to get through the day. Something pretty, something soft. Sure, I get it. Have you seen a woman come through here lately armed looking for trouble? Maybe I can cred you. Yes, no, heck, what do you even want me to say? I'll tell you anything, everything, please. She drops to her knees, begging. I'm sorry, but I can't help it. You should leave this place if you can. That doesn't make sense. The BTLs are here. I just need something. She collapses, whimpering, and seems lost to this world. Yeah, sorry, lady. I'm not a psychiatrist or a Decker. I'm kind of lost on two different fronts there, you know? Sad old man. More of them. Like a lazy pigeon you watch as you approach. You're not from around here, are you? I don't want no trouble. Easy, Gramps. I was looking for information, and then I'm gone. Bad day to come around here unexpected. Bit of a commotion upstairs. Stevie's men are twitchy. Pretty young thing came through earlier, snooping around like you two are. I could tell she weren't here for the BTLs. I don't know how she got upstairs, but there was a lot of gunfire, and there usually is this time of day. That's not good. Did you see her come back down? Nope. A couple of Stevie's men came around asking what anyone saw. Kept my mouth shut, I did. Where's Stevie? Hold up. He's got the whole top floor to himself. Fancies he's a king around here. Great. Now this is an extraction. Hey, old man. You know how to get upstairs? You've been awfully friendly, but I can't get on the wrong side of Stevie J. I'm sure you'll understand. Now, now's my chance to, press my luck. Look, we're here to save her. Do you really want that girl's fate on your conscience? Ah, you're right. You can go through my place. And that is why your different builds will change your way through the game. What's the deal here? The wall's crumbling here. Through a hole you can see a rickety stairwell leading up, but it seems you can only be accessed to the locked apartment next door. Hi. We cool? Alright, you're not the talkative sort, but you're not attacking me. I like that. Once we go upstairs, I'm not leaving until we find Coyote or I'm dead. You get it? I'm not ready to head upstairs yet. We're not done down here. That's the game's subtle warning that you should look around a little bit more. And I almost forgot, there's something we can do over here. Some of it does involve getting shot at. Stop your pleading, your boy has debts and we're collecting. Please, Riker, no, he's my son. Oh, the dude's name is Simp? Really? Oh. Get your butt back in your squat before I break something else. I'll send him upstairs instead. You want me to give him to Stevie? Badger kills that girl we caught. You pig, give Zipper back now, or you'll bleed on me. Zipper's gone. Get yourself a new kid. He covers his face with his hands. Oh, God, no. Please, no. Sounds like this guy knows something. I'm going to find out what he knows. I am so sorry for your name, dude. This is my home. Get out. What was that all about? Why do you care? It's my son. That guy took my son. Who? One of Stevie J's goons, Riker. It's filthy. Runs that filthy BTL squad across the hall. My son Zipper. He's not a strong boy, and Riker knows it. Lured him into those chips. Better than life? What life? And now they're torturing him in there. What's a BTL, and why do they need your son? They don't have BTL where you're from. It's an illegal type of SimSense recording. You know, a recording of brain patterns or something. They slot into your head, and it's like you're actually there, living whatever it was they recorded. But these guys remove all the safety limiters from the SimSense, and people get addicted. Riker over there has his own recording studio, so he can make his own product. They're using my son as a guinea pig to record a torture BTL, so that his boss, Stevie J upstairs, can torture anyone he likes by slotting into the chip. Doesn't even have to lay a hand on them. Overheard them saying they have a special guest up in the penthouse right now. Must be Coyote, we've got to get up there. Easy, Paco. She'll be okay if we keep our heads. Are you with me? Yeah, you're right. I'll be okay. What about my son? I'll see if I can save your son while we're saving our friend. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, but I need a minute. Okay, I need a minute to steal everything not nailed down. That's literal drugs, so that's going to my stash. I'll probably sell that. Those can be useful. They actually are, like, legit buff items, as terrible as that is. But, you know, you gotta keep your wits about you with these things. Let's see. I am no Decker. Hey, don't touch that. BTL junkies switching the throes of their sordid dreams. One bored man seems ready to administer another chip, but the creds are good. Haven't seen you before, lady. Looking to go somewhere special. Scream echoes from the pipes of the rotten walls. Hard to tell where it came from. I heard you're in the middle of a recording session. Sure am. My gear is state-of-the-art, if you can believe it. I'm looking for something very special. Something violent. Look around. Clearly I'm not going to be offended by any idea you come up with. I want to kill someone and record it. The thug looks like he's thinking hard. Wow, you are sick. I like it. Perfect timing, too. I can use a trigger man for a little project I got going. Come with me. Show the way. Who's this, Riker? Can't you see I'm busy here? This lady here has exotic taste. She wants to help us out and is willing to pay for the privilege. That and a copy of the recording. Well, as long as Mr. J gets what he needs, I see no reason we can't make a little extra at the same time. I think young Zipper here is just about spent. Now, just give me a moment to hook up a recording rig to our friend here, and she'll have quite the BTL for her personal collection. You know what would make a great BTL? What? What I'm gonna do to you. You're not going anywhere, chummer. You're done. There's like no cover in here. Let's get in here. Thank you for moving away from the innocent target. That would be really a shame if I had accidentally hit him. Paco, if you'd be so kind. Come on, dude, you can do better than that. Maybe you can. I'm gonna have Paco take his turn first. I think he can beat him without me having to... Alright. How you feeling, chummer? I don't know who you are, but thanks. I got lucky today, kid. If I were you, I'd play it safe from now on. You don't get lucky twice. Oof, I don't think I can move. Can you at least tell my dad? No problem. What's this? You take the recording. Okay, I don't know exactly why I did that, but it does work in my favor. I believe if you agitate him early, these guys will actually spring to action and attack you. But they will actually just kind of remain in stasis, so I don't actually need to pop them. Elevator gleams. No, we're not going to the elevator. We're going to go talk to this very unfortunately named father. Have you saved my son yet? Zipper's okay. Pretty messed up, though. I don't know how to thank you. Now, go get your kid. How's that for starters, okay? You guys good? Alright. If you don't need me anymore, I'll see if I can do something about this. BTL library. Database is a vast array, covering all topics from disturbing and sad and romantic. That seems very unnecessary. Unfortunately, I don't have a means of getting them out. I'm not a decker, so the least I can do is that. I'll send Happy Dream. That's literally just all I can do for them. You're back. What do you want now? Know anything about that BTL dealer? Just that nobody around here be crying over his death. Brings a bad type of people around that one. Huh, funny you say that. Nah, don't worry about it. I think we've covered all our bases. No reason to take the elevator, and we have the option to just go through here. I get it. Let's do this. By the way, I'm not necessarily playing in the most optimal fashion. I'm playing in a very roleplay fashion, so what happens, happens. Stevie J's penthouse apartment might have been nice at one point in time, classic even, but now it's filled with neon tube lighting, broken down furniture, piles of rubbish, and crates containing who knows what. Still, compared to the rest of what you've seen, it's positively palatial. The only thing marring the penthouse's pseudo-luxury is a woman's cry of pain in the distance, followed by laughter, someone being tortured for another's pleasure. You step deeper into the apartment. Lucky for me, I wanted to do this before we got out our way anyhow. Alright, looking good, Diamond Ring. Now, technically, we're already in a combat scenario, so when moving in these kind of situations, you want to be a little careful. Because once again, defense is not always perfect. Get behind the box. Now, we're just getting started. Floor is quiet, save for loud humming of fluorescent light. Seems like you have the drop on Stevie J and his men. Well, best if we could keep them separated. Not let him know what's going on. Go for it, Paco. What the? Hey! Oh! I ended that before it started. That was lucky. Okay, I don't think we can go over that way. Alright, Paco, can you get this door open for us? Uh-oh. Room beyond the bars is a stinking jumble of burned flesh and dog flop. An enormous hellhound's fur streaked with whip marks growls low. The eyes of a second hellhound burn menacing in the corner. Shoved the zebra meat through the bars. The hellhounds devoured the meat with massive bites that let out a contented growl. Alright, now we can open the door. Only an idiot goes in without a plan. And now that they're nice and calm, I'm just going to hope that dude doesn't notice me. So I'm going to move Paco up and end our turn. Now, why did I do that? So, specifically so I'd have full AP when I did this. Now, obviously I can't shoot through the wall, and there's literally no cover here, so we just really have to be careful how we approach this. Yeah, I don't think she's an active player, so I don't think I can actually hit her right now. Go for it, Paco. Nice! Coyote's badly injured, but she managed to hold it together. Are you alright? No time to talk. Coyote kneels and picks up the fallen guard's shotgun. Time to finish this. Alright. If you fail to get the zebra meat, the hellhounds become an issue. If you're wondering what a hellhound is, awakened animals are a thing. They're animals who have been influenced by the awakening of the sixth world. And as a result, well, some of them are less happy about it than others, let's just say. Get him in position. The first time I played through this, I had a lot of trouble, but that was mostly because I was an idiot who had no idea what I was doing. So that was great. Okay. What are you doing up here? Alright, Paco really only has one possible target here, so we're going to start with the biggest guy here. Bonk. Coyote is going to move over here. And, Stevie J, Thistle. That sounds like a mage, so, yeah, you know what they say. Oh, you're trying to run! As it turns out, I don't like people who run. That upsets me a little. Raspy, manic voice booms over the penthouse PA system. You really think you can come in here and shoot up my place? Do you know who I am? I know who you are. You're the guy I'm gonna kill. Yeah, you stay on the offensive there, buddy. Plus, I could use a, nice, helpful body between them and me. A shame you used up all your healing magic. That didn't really work out so great for you. Uh-oh, grenade! Ah, that's always super annoying when someone goes and does that. Whoops. That was a bad time I need to reload. Paco, be a bro and take care of this guy. Alright, try again. Alright, a little better, but... Wow. That was a bad roll. With a 98% accuracy and everything. It's like I'm playing Monster Rancher again. Alright, Paco. There we go. Now we can stop that from being so annoying. And Coyote, if you would be so kind. Oops, that's a reload. Thankfully there's a skill you can get later on where you can actually reload for free. No, I can't. The bloody gurgle Stevie J is no more. About time you got here, Paco. Who's your friend? Another professional. I need to ask you some questions. Not now. Coyote, we need to get you back to the Union. Mrs. Kuboto has the med lab in the basement. No, Coyote speaks through gritted teeth. No, I need to finish the other thing I came here for. I need to find something for Mr. Delilah for a stash of gems. Delilah? I thought you said you'd never do a deal for that man. Look, Paco, I need an excuse to come here and settle some debts. Figured I might as well get paid for it. Her voice is still strong, but her body's beginning to shake. Paco, get her back to the Union. I'll find the gems for you and meet you there. Coyote looks as though she's about to argue, but says nothing. Come on, Coyote, let's go. I mean, I pretty much already wiped out everyone here anyway. If you're wondering why that weird, like, firefly thing is happening there, that's a possible spirit summoning location. Kind of a thing. Don't think I want anything from that kitchen. Ah, rats. It's always like that, isn't it? So third hellhound. Find a small velvet bag filled with precious gems. You know what? Because I don't fully blame her. I mean, it's really dumb what she did. But at the same time, do I fully blame her? No, not necessarily. Let's get out of here. I get it. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door into the Seamstresses' Union. Heads raised, and the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces, manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a close look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and a broken bone held together by tendons and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night.